Hi fragrance friends, it's Six Pack Sarah, your Scentsy fragrance consultant. I'm here today to go through finally first sniffs of the 5-bar harvest collection with a bonus. So the bag that you can buy the 5 bars with comes with just the bag and 5 bars, but you can also get another bar called Zombie Punch. And it does fit in the side. It just doesn't come in the collection. So these are separate. But if you want to stick them together, once you get them, you can stick it in the bag. There's a little space. Or any other extra bar you want. So we're going to go over how I feel about these bars on cold. I finally got them today at the end of August. I ordered them over 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it took a little while to get here. Part of it was Scentsy took a little while longer than usual to ship, but not past their window. They were still within their window. And then FedEx just ran around Wisconsin with them, sent them back to Illinois. It was a lost cause. Anyway, so I finally got them. I'm so excited. So here we are with my first sniffs of the Harvest collection. They are available starting September 1st. The little cute bag with the 5 bars is $25, which I think I mentioned, or you can put any 1, 2, 3, whatever, however many scents you want in a Scentsy club at $6 a piece. If you have at least $30 in your club, you'll get 10% off of that, but if you don't want all 5, that's another option. And then Zombie Punch is $6 on its own. This, I believe, used to be available in Region 3, which is our code for Australia and New Zealand, because Scentsy is available in other countries. And I believe this was one of their harvest bars probably at least 2 years ago, if not more, because I think it was last year. Scentsy Club subscribers had the opportunity to get pods, I believe. Yeah, pods in as some Scentsy Club exclusives. You can get certain things that are just available for those who have a club. You don't purchase them in your club, but you can get them as a member. Anyway, and the pods were available in this scent. And then they might have hit clearance too, I'm not sure. I just remember seeing reviews of them, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So anyway, this year, America and Canada, at least, has Zombie Punch in the Harvest collection. So, let me read the note though, because we want to know what we're getting into. Zombie Punch is island pineapple and maraschino cherry reanimate the depths of dark rum. So it does sound summery, but it makes sense because, you know, Australia and New Zealand are on opposite seasons of us. So while we're heading into fall, they're actually heading into spring. So when they had Halloween stuff coming out, it was springtime. So they had some springish type scents. So we'll see how I feel about this. I'm not really a spring-summer person too much, but I do like some things. And also, pineapple is usually on my no list, but I like pineapple mango, so. Okay. Yeah, I've heard it smells fruit punchy, and it does. I think that the pineapple and the cherry actually work really well together. I wouldn't say it smells like alcohol or booze, but I could totally see it being like a fruity cocktail drink. And I'm partial to cherry ones, so that's up my alley. However, I stay away from pineapple. If I can taste pineapple in it, not for me. So, it's going to be in the 70s next week. It's probably still more than 70s for many of you, but in Wisconsin, going back to the 70s in September, it's kind of warm. So I might try it then, but I'll probably save this for next spring and summer. I think it would go really good with the other spring summer scents I like. So actually, this gets, I'm going to give it a 1 thumbs up. Not 2 thumbs up, just 1. Because totally on the fence about pineapple, but it actually does smell pretty good. Usually not something I'm going to melt during fall, but that's okay. So I will probably try that out next week. So that's exciting. Okay, now for the real reason we're here. The 5-bar Harvest collection. Also, side note, isn't my my ghost adorable? He's part of the Harvest collection too, and he's not available yet. But I got him as an early access perk of going to Scentsy Family Reunion, which is our convention. So he's going to be available also starting September 1st. If you like him, you should pick him up. Alright, I'll make sure I have my scent notes available so we can go through those. Okay, so like I said, they come in this adorable bag. They have been putting collections for Harvest and Holiday usually into a bag, but this is a little bit better quality than the other ones and way cuter. Like, that's a cute pumpkin. Little kids could use this. You could just use this as a decoration on a shelf. Like, just sit it there. It's so cute. Okay. First up is Apple Harvest Dreams. So the scent description is a fantasy of forest apple nestled among falling leaves and autumn spice. I got, maybe 10 years ago, I got the leaves candle from Bath and Body Works, and at first I really liked it a lot, and then I was over it, and I haven't had it since. So we'll see if this has any notes like that, or if it's more like pumpkin apple, or... Okay. I do smell like the base of pumpkin apple, like the sweet apple pumpkin. Like, it doesn't say there's pumpkin in it, but the spices. I think the leaves, they are very earthy. It's reminding me of cashmere leaves, which we had a few years ago. And I think I have 1 bar left. I had it in my club for a little bit, but I took it out. And on cold, it's kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to like this, but when I put that one in my warmers, at least, I just, like, I loved it. But then when it's on cold, I don't always love it. So this is reminding me of that one a lot. It's a little more appley. But yeah, I definitely smell the like woodsiness of it, or the earthiness of it. But that's what I did like about cashmere leaves. Like, I would put it in this room and our back bathroom, which are near each other, and they're right by the garage door. So, like, it just kind of felt like the smell of outdoors was coming into the house, which was nice. Especially on those crisp, chill days at the end of October. And as for spice, it's not like cinnamon spicy. It's not like Autumn Sunset is like allspice. Not allspice, but all of it feels like spice. And so it says autumn spice, and I think, yeah, it's just got that like classic. Many stores and companies have that type of it's like a little bit of spice. It's not very spicy, but it's like an earthy spice. So I am excited to do that one this year. I really liked apple spice season last year. That one was right up my alley. I don't think I'm gonna like this one more than that, but I think I will definitely enjoy it. But apple spice season to me was basically pumpkin apple from Bath and Body Works. That's how I perceive it. So that one is like my top fall scent profile. And this is along the same lines, but a little more earthy. Next is Cider and Crimson Berries. which is described as pomegranate and ripe strawberry mulled with clove and tonka bean. I always want to like cider scents for sure. Okay, my first thought is it reminds me of, I wanted to say cranberry pumpkin spice, but that's not right. Cranberry orange cider. It's a little bit like that. Okay, I do get the strawberry in there. I think it's the clove and I like sometimes are okay and sometimes not. I like clove and cinnamon. That one is like, oh, good Christmas spice. So this does sort of pull towards Christmas. But then the strawberry is also sort of pulling towards summer, and then the pomegranate, I don't know, it's kind of as wintry. I was hoping I would like this more. And I think I will like it more than a lot of pomegranate. I think I'm just not a huge pomegranate person, but I can't say for sure. It intrigues me, for sure. It's not like super spicy at all though, even with the clove. It's very fruity. It's definitely fruity. So far, Apple Harvest Dreams wins over Cider Crimson Berries, but they're both decent, and we'll see how they are in the warmers. Sometimes things change when you put them in your warmers. Like I said, with Cashmere Leaves, on cold I would be like, well, yes, but I don't know, and then when it was in the warmers I fell in love. So that could be the case for those, but they have some scents that I think are okay on cold, and then in the warmers they don't love. And pomegranate is sometimes one of the notes in those scents, so we'll see how that goes for me. Okay, Moonlight Whisper is vanilla bean and sweet bourbon weave softly through a dark forest of white oak. I've noticed Scentsy has been adding more booze notes into things. So far I have yet to smell a Scentsy that smells like alcohol, so we'll see. But okay, I've heard some people mention satin sheets in relationship to this scent, and I can see where they get that, but it's also more body care almost. And also people say it's really light. I smelled this right away. Interesting. So I love satin sheets a lot. It's my very first scent that I loved in Scentsy. And I really didn't do home fragrance much at all before Scentsy. Okay. And then what's added in, I can't tell if I like it. I think I do. It's kind of, I want to say suede, but I'm sure that's just me. Okay, first of all, let's talk about how much I love this color. This is a perfect me color. I'm just going to tell you that. Okay, the vanilla, yes. It's definitely a good vanilla. Reminding me of sandalwood. But that's probably the white oak. And white oak I generally am drawn to. I think it's the bourbon that's just giving me pause. Because when I go to Bath and Body Works, I go, ooh, I'm going to try this bourbon scent, and then I don't like it. But I like this more than those, for sure. So again, this will depend on how it goes in the warmers. But I'm definitely intrigued by this. Yeah, so a lot of people are saying it's light, like I said, but I smell it right off the bat. I think at least it will go well in my bedroom, which is where it seems like it should be warmed, is in a bedroom. Okay, next we have Pumpkin Honey Spice. This is described as vanilla honey poured over rich pumpkin with a pinch of cinnamon spice. Okay. For my expectations, I really want to like honey things. So far, they're all a miss for me. I tried Scentsy's Be My Honey and Buzzworthy, and they didn't fly for me. But I like honey. So we'll see how the honey goes for this. And pumpkin and I are also often misses. I do like pumpkin bakery, like true bakery ones. Pumpkin roll and pumpkin cinnamon swirl and those types of pumpkins, those are good. But actual pumpkin, usually I don't like it. But I like pumpkin apple and apple pumpkin together because the apple really brightens up the pumpkin. I don't know. So we'll see on that. But honey pear cider, which is honeyish and fall, very much loved and miss that scent. I would definitely get some if that ever came back. And I do like cinnamon. So we'll see how I feel after all those mixed thoughts. Yes. Oh. Okay, so it's the right type of cinnamon. There is just like, I don't get it until I stop breathing in the scent. Then I get, it almost is like, not moldy, but like something's going off scent. So that's interesting. But while I'm sniffing it, it smells amazing. Okay, the cinnamon in it is definitely making me think some other scent that I've done from Scentsy. Oh, I know. Is it frosted cinnamon roll? Do I have that here? I have a small stash of backup bars next to me. Yep, I knew it was that one. Okay. Yeah, it in some ways is similar to frosted cinnamon roll as far as the cinnamon, but frosted cinnamon roll is definitely more bready, doughy, and this is a little brighter, probably from the honey. But this is the type of cinnamon I like, so I might like really like this. So it's not cinnamon bear or bright spicy cinnamon. It's more of a bakery cinnamon, I would say. Nice and soft, but it's definitely like, I like mostly all the cinnamons, but this type is my favorite. So I really hope that whatever scent I get on the back end of the smell, I hope that doesn't come out warming, because then I'm gonna really like that one. Actually, the last one is called Spiced Pecan Cream, and if you had put that name on this one, I totally would have believed you. Okay, so Spiced Pecan Cream, or creme, there is a accent over that E, is sweet cream butter whipped with ground allspice and a walnut topping. And I know everyone else is saying this, but why is it called pecan cream and has a walnut scent note? I don't know. Can we just keep some consistency here? Maybe sweet walnut cream doesn't sound like a good name or something, but still. Ooh, yep, I would totally switch the name of sweet pecan cream and pumpkin honey spice, and that's what they smell like to me. I think this smells like honey. Interesting. Okay, sweet pecan cream has butter, allspice, and walnut topping. Yeah, I think I get the allspice. It doesn't smell like butter right now, but you know when you put butter and like cinnamon together, it kind of smells different than regular butter. So I could see that. There is a very sweet aspect to it for like the sweet cream. But this is a little more towards the cinnamon bear cinnamon. while also having like a sweet, almost fruity note, almost plum or something. To me, I guess. So everyone smells things different. That's the fun of home fragrance, is you don't always know, but that's what I'm getting. Okay. We're gonna rate these based on what I hope they're gonna do in the warmers rather than what I worry they might do. Okay, I think, but I don't know. Let's go with number 5 first, my least favorite. Cider and Crimson Berries. I'm at least the most worried about it, but the pomegranate is probably my least favorite part of all of the 5 bars on Cold. I think. Okay, spiced pecan cream. I could really like this, but the honeyness worries me. It does remind me of when we did the Harry Potter houses collections, the Hufflepuff bar. When I don't even know if I've warmed it. I might have just given it out as a sample. I have most of my bar because every time I'm like, ooh, maybe I'll do it. I pick it up and I go, it smells like my kids got into like honey and made everything sticky. And then I don't warm it. So some like that is coming out. So even though this isn't the honey bar, that's what it reminds me of. So I think it's number 4. Moonlight Whisper is number 3. There is something in there that I'm worried about, but overall, I like that one. Apple Harvest Dreams is number 2. And I think I'll like it better on warm for sure. And then Pumpkin Honey Spice is my favorite. And I think I was most worried about this one. But that cinnamon calls to me. So, I'm excited to get to warming these. I'm also going to give out samples. So if you are one of my customers and want some samples, let me know because I love giving out samples. So take them. Try them. See what you think. And if you don't like them, that's fine. Okay. I have a video unboxing the haul that this came in, so check that out. I will link it. And then look for my first sniffs of the Let's Dance collection. That is coming as well. So thank you for watching. I look forward to hearing from you. Have you tried these, or what are you most looking forward to? Do you agree with my thoughts on them, or what are your thoughts? All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.